Hi, welcome to the video blog of Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 8.
Woo!
So, let's begin with, I guess, close to the beginning, the Hound.
Okay, he kind of bothered me in the beginning, but now that he's back, I'm kind of glad to see him back. Is that weird?
No, I mean, I think that the Hound, when Arya left him, I was like, dang, I want more. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And when they, by the way, we've been gone for a couple weeks, so we're going to kind of catch up on the last two episodes too. We're not going to be posting them, but we'll kind of talk about that a little bit in this. But basically, when they reintroduced the Hound, I was like, hell yeah, like, come on. And then he got like that moment of like, maybe I could just be a normal guy. You know what I mean? With the people building the house. And you're like, maybe he can. Maybe he can just re-enter society and become a normal guy. And then the end of episode 7.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not Game of Thrones style at all.
Murder him! He grabs the axe, and in this episode he starts out to,
he kind of
taking
reverts
names
back to his old ways,
and
basically.
snaps that guy's head off. Or, he cuts the guy's head off and
Yeah, he
hits him in the groin and...
That was disgusting, because things just kind of plopped out, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no!
I don't want to see that. And then he pulls his dick out to go pee. I didn't need to see that, but anyway. But the guys that he's hooking up with, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
In the future. So.
Yeah, I think that it's a good way for him to enter back into the whole scheme of things, and I'm pretty excited for him. So.
Yep.
And then Cersei's.
Oh, she is so fucked.
So to kind of give a little backstory from the last couple episodes, Cersei's really the main thing is that basically her son's teamed up with the Sparrow.
High Sparrow,
and
yep.
Basically now, well, kind of.
'Cause he's a pussy!
Well, kind of. Here's the thing, is that he basically said that he's going to team up with the High Sparrow, and Cersei sent Jaime away to go capture at the castle.
Yeah, River Run.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
And
yeah.
so she was left there, and she said, "Well, I'll be fine, Jaime, because I have the mountain. You know what I mean? And he'll protect me with when they have the trial against me. I'll have the trial by fight."
Mm-hmm.
Not so much anymore.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I guess that's kind of to be expected. I kind of have been seeing that for a while, that's probably going to end. Especially with the High Sparrow coming into power with as much power as he has with the King. I knew that was going to kind of happen. I can see this kind of working its way out a couple ways. One, which was awesome, is I hope the Mountain gets some more chance to take names. Because,
holy crap! He, did this thing with the dude's head, and it was like, ooh.
It was pretty cool. He literally tore the guy's head off.
It was.
I think more than not only did he tear the guy's head off, I expected him to take care of the whole team of them. You know what I mean?
I think he was trying to make a point.
Yeah.
For them to go back and be like, yeah, don't mess with me. I let you live.
Well, but see, this whole time, I've just, even when they were confronting Jaime in, I think episode 5 or so, or 4, it was like, why don't you guys take care of them? Why don't you cut them down? Why don't you make a stand, you know what I mean? And at this point, it's a time to make a stand. They're basically saying, we're going to be taking you away, and she's like, you're going to take me away, my ass, I won't, have this guy take care of you. And to have them just
I guess
kind of
for
stand
me,
down and walk away, it just seemed like
it
should
is
take care of
weird.
the whole group.
I agree. And I kind of want to talk about Tommen a little bit. That little fucking asshole just needs to go away. Tommen, the king.
Oh.
Yeah. He just needs to go away. He is a waste of space. He's causing nothing but problems. And he's a pussy. I'm sorry. He has just caused so many problems. And the fact that he's actually gone against his own mother, there's a certain amount of loyalty that you have to your mom. He's a total mama's boy.
Well,
And I don't know why he's acting the way that he is, except that he's hoping to get pussy from Marjorie. You know? That's the only thing I can think of.
I think he's the pawn.
I know, but to go against your mother?
Well, I didn't say he's a good pawn. I think he's a tool, you know what I mean? He's a tool for everyone else to use. He has no brain for himself, you know what I mean? Whether it's Jaime or Cersei controlling him, Marjorie controlling him, or the High Sparrow controlling him, it's all the same. He's
very Manchurian candidate of them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He doesn't think for himself. He can't think for himself, really. You know what I mean? So here's the question. What does that mean for Cersei's? What's going to happen with her? What do you think?
Well, she can't use the mountain anymore. I really think... I think she's going to end up leaving King's Landing because she cannot do anything else.
Well, there's a couple of ways that I could see this playing out. One, she could still use the mountain. She could just make it a bloodbath of epic proportions against the King's army, against the High Sparrow's followers, and just tear her way out of them.
The mountain is good, but I don't know if he's that good.
And I agree. I think there's limits to what a zombie can do. I'm gonna call him a zombie because
I know the blue that you could see through the eye slits, and I'm like, ew. I'm glad they keep the mask on because I don't want to see that.
But here's the second option. The other guy was mentioning during this episode that there's possibilities for other rumors, and I was trying to remember what that was. But I kind of have an inkling of what I think he's alluding to. I think he may be alluding to something, again, like how he conjured up the mountain and he was able to bring him back. I have a feeling there might be something there. Leave him, some comments if you know exactly what they're talking about there. But I think that it may have something to do with that. I'm not sure if it's totally been, already shown to us, but I don't think I missed that.
Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah. Or possibility number 3, that. So in the last episode, Marjorie goes to her mother and it basically tells her grandmother to leave. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And she passed her that paper with the rose on it, which is like, okay. I mean, I get that
it's obviously code.
Yeah, I get that they're saying leave King's Landing, but it didn't really come across as that. I mean, it's just.
Well, it meant that she knew that she's really not turned into a fanatic. She's just that good of an actor.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? And so here's the thing. With her not being on the High Sparrow side, that kind of puts a little bit of a kind of trump card in there, where it sounds like she has some plans. And it kind of sounds like that those may unfold in a way that will at least help her grandmother and her. Whether that's going to actually help Cersei, I'm not sure, but I think it might unfold that way. I don't think
it will. They have such a hatred for each other that I don't think she's out to look out for Cersei whatsoever.
But here's the thing. The High Sparrow is the one who's coming after Cersei. And she can't do anything with the High Sparrow there. I think that her plan is going to unfold, and it's going to bring down the High Sparrow. It would be my thought process, possibly. Mm-hmm. And I think that Cersei may just benefit from that in a secondary way. So those are some options. I mean, I don't know. They could definitely be totally wrong. I mean, I'm just a casual viewer and not super theorist. I'm not online, giving away all the secrets. But let us know if you think any of those are possibilities or you think they're bullcrap.
Well, we were talking about Jaime earlier. Let's move on to Brienne and Jaime. Kind of tension there. I don't want to say sexual tension, but probably sexual tension. I would say you're done. But it was just kind of awkward,
I mean, no, not really. I mean, they kind of fell back to what was happening. I think that it wasn't awkward, but I kind of felt like there could have been more of an agreement. Everything ended up happening fine. Jaime ended up coming up with a solution. Basically, it was to interrogate the nephew, who was the ruler of the castle, to basically say, I will murder your family in cold blood and I won't even shake a...
Because you don't matter to me. Cersei's the only one that matters to me.
Girlfriend.
No.
But basically, that kind of pushed him into saying, "Okay, I'm gonna give in and give this to Jaime." But I kind of felt like Brienne couldn't Jaime have released some of the soldiers to Brienne? I mean, I guess he's taking over the castle so that he can have that position to help out at King's Landing, but I don't know. I feel like there might have been something there. Also, I mean, there's the fact that she says we're pretty much enemies. Once you do what you need to do, we're kind of back to enemies. Here's your sword, and he says, no, that's your sword. And that was cool because that sword is so rare, in the kingdom.
Yep. And
that it's a real,
It shows exactly who Jaime really is. That he really does care for her, and he cares about what happens to her.
I think that gesture alone was the only way he could really say, like, I care for you. You know what I mean?
I think so too.
And it was nice, the little nod
from one night to another night. I really care for you.
Yeah, and it's nice, the little nod at the end. Like
kind of a goodbye, like
bye, see you later.
Well, maybe, and not even a see you later. It might be a goodbye. We may never see each other again. That was kind of sad.
Well, I think the real sad part is that Brienne now has to go back to Sansa with nothing.
Ugh, I know.
And to backtrack onto the other episodes that were missed, they don't have anything. They have 62 men from...
Plus 2,000 the wildlings and some more somewhere
By
else.
the way, real quick note, I love the little girl who was
Lyanna! Mormont! Oh my god! You were my hero! You were a badass! For a 10-year-old, you're a badass.
Oh my gosh, she shuts down Jon Snow, she shuts down Sansa.
And Davos, and...
She didn't really shut down Davos. Davos finally got to her and was like...
Well, he finally did, but she tried to shut him down. She...
I think that it was just like, it was really good to finally, like, get that back, you know what I mean? And also kind of see that, like, Jon Snow might be a little out of his element. And Sansa's definitely not in her element, she doesn't know anything about recruiting for war, really.
And plus she's blinded, all she can think about is revenge. And Jon, I think, has lost part of the spark when he died and came back, he...
Well, I think the whole bringing up the war is his only way of really saying, look, I am a Stark, you know what I mean? No matter how much everyone says I'm a Snow, I'm a Stark through and through, you know what I mean? And he's going to do what he has to do to make that happen. But I'm worried about it. Next episode is... pretty much the preview looks like...
Bastards.
Yeah, so it's going to be Ramsay, it's going to be Jon, and it's going to be blood.
No, I truly think that someone's going to pull through for them. I don't know if it's that letter that Sansa sent at the end of the last episode, episode 7. I don't know, because we don't know who she wrote to. And I truly think it's going to be kind of a Lord of the Rings moment where Gondor and Rohan finally come in and save the day.
So you're saying that Gandalf the Grey is gonna...
Hell yeah! But no, like something like that.
Who's that up on that cliff? Oh, that's just Gandalf. That's an old guy. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. But no, I really truly think that someone's going to pull through for them. I really do. Because, okay, let's think about it. If Ramsay wins, that means Jon Snow is dead again. Game of Thrones is mean, but they ain't that mean. If they do that, I will seriously stop watching the show. So obviously Ramsay has to die, right?
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
Well, okay, so...
The Battle of the Bastards! He has to die! Yeah.
I think that not necessarily in the way that it could end up being a big bloody battle, and they might both be wounded at such a length that they're not able to conquer the castle, and he's not able to pursue on. There's possibilities that maybe he'll flee. You know what I mean? Like, I hope not. I hope it kind of gets final finished. I hope we kind of get to see Jon rip off Ramsay's head and then just, like, chuck it. Have the direwolf eater, you know what I mean? Like...
Well, who do you want to have kill Ramsay? Like, do you think Jon Snow has a right to kill him? Do you think Sansa
I want to see
has
the big
a right?
giant guy just grab him and just kind of collapse him into a Ramsay sandwich. A ram switch?
Sure. Why not?
No, I mean, ultimately, I want to see. I think I want to see Sansa actually get him. You know what I mean? I think just kind of have him backing down into his last throes of where he might be able to be safe, and he opens up the door, and she's already in the room there with a knife, and just like stabs him, slits his throat. You know, he's just at the throes of please don't kill me. You know, I can be something for you guys, and he's begging for his life, and she's just like no. I guess that would be
sweet.
what I would consider okay, considering what they did last
Well, what
season.
about Theon? Doesn't he have a right to want to kill Ramsay?
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's all the way on the other side of the world, though.
Fair enough.
You know?
Yeah.
We didn't even catch up with him again. But, I mean, so we'll see what happens there. I mean, there's a lot of speculation that's going on right there. But ultimately, it should be a battle for the ages.
I'm looking forward to it.
And then, last song. So, real quick recap. Arya has kind of... She was in charge to assassinate one of the actresses in the play that plays their life, pretty much. The lady that plays Cersei's in the play.
And she feels sorry for this woman, and she has compassion for her, because she looks at her and she's like, she's not a bad person. I don't understand why I have to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And so that emotion is what's going to pretty much got her in trouble. And she ends up getting stabbed by that fucking little tart. Oh, she has pissed me off for the last time.
Yeah, so pretty much she decides not to kill the lady.
Yeah.
And then the other girl who's training with her to be, well, not training, but she's already a no-face.
Yeah, she's called like the Waif or something like that.
Yeah. And she ends up basically, hiding out as this old woman walks up to her and just starts stabbing her in the stomach, and you're like, oh my god, no! And then she falls in the water, and you're like, wait, isn't she supposed to be like an ultimate assassin? She just
She kind of just let her go without knowing that she actually killed her.
Don't you?
She's not a very good assassin.
Well, here's the thing. Number 1 in Assassin's rulebook. If someone falls in the water and their body doesn't float back up to the top, they're not dead. Like, it's pretty simple.
Are you trying to tell me you know about assassins?
Mm-hmm. I've been in the Assassin's Club.
Isn't that called Assassin's Creed? Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I did. No, so, I mean, I think pretty much what I was thinking after the last the episode 7 was, I think that she purposely let her fall in the water and run off because she was playing a cat and mouse game. She was basically messing with Arya so that she could ultimately finish her off in her own way, but she wanted to scare her first. She wanted her to run wild with ideas, and it even, I think,
And
pretty
so
much
her pride gets the better of her.
well, I think it even resolves it even proves exactly what I'm saying, because when Arya wakes up, she's dead asleep, and she totally murders that lady. Like, it looks like she crumbled her into a ball. So basically, the way
Yeah, the poor actress lady who's just trying to help Arya, of course, dies, but that's
the wave
typical
comes
Game of
in,
Thrones.
it just kills her, and I don't know, she just like crumbled her up. And Arya wakes up, runs out, and realizes, oh my gosh, she's dead. And the wave comes in and said, she's basically like, you're next. And finally does her thing, because she's been playing with her.
The look on her face, she's fucking psychotic.
She starts the best chase scene I've seen in Game of Thrones. You could literally put the undertone of like the Terminator 2 music, like bum 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 bum. Like she's because she's just like chasing her through the town, and it's like they're jumping off of like out of windows and then landing on the street and running to the next spot.
And she has this like look in her eyes, like, yeah, I'm going to kill you.
Not just has that look, but it's like stained to her face.
I know, right?
She always has this like look of like.
Like normally she has resting bitch face, but in this episode it was resting psychotic face.
But as the chase was happening, I even told Sam, I said, I don't think Arya has planned this out. I think that she's obviously hurt, but I think she's planned something out. I think she knows that she knew that Leia was going to come after her again, and I think she had a plan.
See, and they totally threw me off by that, because I noticed that Arya kept touching things and she had blood on her hands. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is wrong with you? You're leaving a trail. And then when you brought that up, I'm like, oh, duh, she did that on purpose. I'm stupid. So
Yeah.
yes.
When she cut that candle, it was like,
Hell yeah!
yeah, you know what I mean. And then we saw the room with all the faces, and it pans up, and you see that the way his face is on one of the statues, and you're like, yes,
Yes!
you know. And Arya kind of stands there, and the guy's like, well, then now you can be the no-face, person now.
It's like, now a girl is no one.
Yeah.
I am no one. I am Arya Stark of Winterfell. Hell yeah!
Well, but the thing is, like, they made it seem like on the after show, the guy's like, yeah, this was like sort of his plan the whole time, and he was just kind of training her to finally do this, and then she throws in his says like, no, I'm Arya Stark, and then she goes off, and he's like happy, but it's like, no, I kind of feel like his plan wasn't to keep Arya. At the point that Arya decided not to kill that lady, I think it threw his whole plan out, and he was just like, I think you should kill her. You need to kill her. So he sent the waif after her, and when that went awry, I think he was really honestly surprised. Not that he was going to be killed, because Arya's not going to kill him.
And I think that he gained respect for her.
Yeah.
But that's it. I don't think any more than just
Well, I
that.
think it was a surprise to him that she was really like, no, I'm Arya, Stark, and I'm leaving. And I'm excited to see her, because it sounds like she wants to go on an adventure to the west,
Well, and she says she wants to go home. I really hope she goes back to Winterfell. Because then she can hook up with Jon Snow and Sansa and get most of the family back together and kick ass!
Well, I don't think that necessarily that's going to be the main, I don't know. I want to see her go off to the west and, make new land, find new land and kind of be her own person and explore more, and maybe, I don't know, I just think that that's a more enjoyable future for her. To be an explorer and go off to the unknown.
I don't know. I think she needs to use the skills that she's learned as an assassin to go and help Jon and Sansa.
Yeah.
That's what I think. She tried the assassin thing. She's not very good at it, obviously, but she has learned some valuable skills, and it needs to be put to the test now.
Yeah, I mean, she needs to definitely, kick some ass and at least take some names, but we'll see. All right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked it. Let us comment and like if you like it also. See you next time.
See ya.